Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. Thank you very much for being a part of the Fandemic Tours lineup this year.
I'm super excited, actually. It's really funny. I grew up in Houston, south of Houston, and I've gone to very, very few, if any, conventions there, which is really funny to me.
So is it kind of like exciting coming back home? Do you have any like places you want to revisit?
Yeah, I mean, granted, I grew up like south of Houston, more in the Clear Lake area,
Ah,
but it'll be fun to go home. Plus, it gives me an excuse to go visit my mother, and the kids can go visit their grandmother and stuff like that.
and that's always very nice. So I have a few questions for you. So starting off, what is your favorite character that you have voiced?
Well, that is a tricky question now because it used to always be, well, the easy answer is Vegeta because he's the character that's been with me forever. 20 years of playing one character, you become really attached to it. However, like very quickly, there's a new character popping up that is like kind of really taking over my soul a little bit. And it's the character of All Might in a show called My Hero Academia.
Hmm.
And All Might is just like kind of an actor, like a voice actor's dream in a lot of ways. He's like goofy and he's funny and he's over the top, but he's also really sentimental. And he has this thing about like wanting to pass on his skills to younger people. And as a dad, that's kind of how I'm feeling these days. Just kind of the concept of passing the torch on to somebody has been really strong and in my kind of in my subconscious a lot lately, watching my kids grow up. So he just has all these crazy epic moments that like are unlike anything I've gotten to do. Vegeta's kind of like the way I like to describe it now is a Vegeta is sort of in a category all on its own now. He's like in this. It's almost like, hey, what's better, Rick and Morty or Mickey Mouse? It's like it's hard to compare the two things because they're so vastly different to me. But yeah, lately, All Might is the character to be.
Yeah, and I've gotta say I love All Might's character too, and especially what you do with him when he goes from his weakened state to his like superior state. I think it's really comedic at times
Oh,
because like
dude, when he spits up blood every time it gets me, man. He just coughs up blood in the middle of a sentence and thinks it's my favorite.
yeah. And speaking of Vegeta, I actually have a question because a lot of these scenes with Vegeta involve a lot of very intense screamings, and I can just imagine how difficult that must be, like, to do in a recording studio over and over again. Is there
Oh,
any?
dude,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Is there any like thing that you do to like lessen that? I know, for example, Andy Serkis, the guy that was Gollum in Lord of the Rings, he had a drink called Gollum juice that he kind of drank to like help him with that.
Well, there's a couple of things. I mean, firstly, when I know it's going to be a big screaming scene, I like literally my entire life goes on hold for about 12 hours beforehand. Like 12, depending on what time the session. If it's in the morning, yeah, at least 12 hours. Like I have to try and get good sleep, eat well, and then I was pretty lucky because when I went to college at University of North Texas, I first started as an opera major, and so I have a lot of operatic training that I think transferred well into screaming. So it really taught me like kind of a lot of the voice coaching I got in those earlier years of college really helped me kind of understand the concept of how to kind of sing through painful stuff to keep it from hurting. I'm lucky I have a voice. After screaming like that for 20 years, I'm really, really lucky that I'm still able to do it. I'll be honest, it's not like the same. It's not like I was when I was younger, though. When I was in my 20s, late 20s or whatever, I could scream and like my throat would bleed, and I could still like hang out afterwards and go out the next day. But these days, like if I'm doing 4 hours of screaming in the booth, like I'm feeling like I got a flu the next day sometimes.
Wow.
But yeah, my recommendation is rest up the night before, make sure you're in good physical condition, make sure you hydrate, and then if anything you do start hurting afterwards, there is like this Chinese herb a lot of us use, and I could say it, but you'd never be able to write it down. But it's like Nin Jong Pa Pe Qua. It's like this low quat and honey like concoction that they sell in like herbal Chinese stores and stuff. And that stuff is like it just coats your throat and fixes everything. It's pretty brilliant.
That's actually really interesting. And lastly, I just have one last question, and it's that I've noticed that a lot of your characters have a very specific attitude, especially like Vegeta, Kuwabara, and sometimes All Might. Is there any type of character that you have not voiced before that you would totally be interested in doing?
Man, there are so many voices I would like to do, but unfortunately, when you have a voice that's crazy deep, it's really hard to do certain things. I mean, there's certain characters I wouldn't want to play, and I don't know if that's just because I know I wouldn't be able to do a good job of it. But for instance, like you couldn't trade me enough money to play Goku as opposed to Vegeta. Like it's just too kind of happy-go-lucky, too positive, too cheery, and that's just not necessarily my personality. I prefer I prefer kind of the anti-hero kind of who struggles with having a heart of gold a little bit, and just he has a good heart, but he doesn't necessarily want to he's a little bit more apprehensive to be like overly like joyous about stuff. All Might is a kind of a strange example, is a weird example of that, but maybe when he's weakened, he's more realistic about things. But yeah, Zoro from One Piece is a good example of that. Kubara, Vegeta, Kurogane from Tsubasa Chronicles, and Roy Revon from Salty Ray. I like kind of these bad guys that struggle with actually being good people deep down.
Yeah, that's absolutely something that I understand too. And with All Might, again, I think that is incredible. Also, just like seeing how his character has changed since the first episode, as you're saying, it's really just like a heart of gold.
Yeah, man, he's that character. Like I'm being really serious here. Like there've only been a handful of times in the 20 years that I've worked in this business that a character or the character I played or a scene that I'm doing has made me kind of well up with tears a little bit. But I cried like a damn baby several times recording All Might. It just in 3 seasons worth of this show. Like there's some really heart-wrenching moments.
Yeah.
I think that's what My Hero Academia does better than any other show. That it really kind of hits at the core of like this American sentimentality that like other Japanese anime doesn't always do. Because there's sometimes it never goes deep enough sometimes with the anime. Like I can't relate to a dude who like falls to his knees and screams up into the sky. You know what I mean? Like that's not my thing.
It just screams.
But just like
changes his hair color and just all right 1 second later.
Exactly, but like All Might having to talk to a kid's mother about why he hasn't protected her enough, that's the kind of stuff that really gets to me. You know, like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what else you're gonna do with with All Might in the next season coming up really soon. When is that again?
Yeah, I believe it's sometime in early October. I want to say October 8th, but don't quote me on that. Sometime around the 8th or the 12th, 16th, I can't remember. Sometime before the end of mid-October. But it's creeping up on us pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, I will be watching.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's been a pleasure having this interview with you, and I can't wait to see you at the con.
Absolutely, bro.
Thank you very much, sir.
Take care, brother.
Bye.
All right.